So I don't know if this is the right environment right now, but I just wanted to talk about like fucking young Miami from the City Girls on The Breakfast Club, talking about the tweets and the comments that she made about not wanting her son to be gay, and if her son was gay, she would beat that ass. Beat your ass if you gay. And she has gay friends, and she has her style. Of course, your stylist is gay. Hairstylist, makeup artist, stylist, everybody's gay. You love gay people, but you just don't want your son to be gay. So what's the problem? What is the problem? But you say you're not homophobic. This idea that being homophobic literally means being afraid of gay people, the common response to calling someone homophobic, because you know that homophobia, the word, is disgusting. You know the actions behind homophobia are disgusting. So you, in your disagreement with the lifestyle, doesn't agree, but you're not afraid of gay people. You know that homophobia is such a bad term. You don't want to be associated with that. So it's your preference that you don't agree with homosexuality. Homophobia is a fear, hatred, discomfort, mistrust of people who are gay, lesbian, bisexual, queer, trans, the whole gamut. LGBTQ is not an idea that you can have a preference about. It is an identity. These are how people identify. It's not about whether you agree, but it's about acceptance and respect of a person whose identity falls under lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, questioning. It's not whether or not you agree. You don't even have a position to agree with it or not. I'm trying to stay on my topics, on my notes, because I'm trying to maintain some level of composure, because the simple fact that her ignorant ass got up there and said some shit like that, she's not the only one who thinks this way. She represents a group of people who think like this, okay? So this is not directed towards her, even though she needs some education, because she presents as though she's illiterate and ignorant. So we need somebody needs to educate her. But it's not about tolerance. It's about acceptance and respect. People who are gay they lose jobs, they risk their lives, they lose their families, they are murdered for being gay. It is an unsafe environment when you say you mistrust, don't agree with someone who you believe made a choice to be gay. But people are born gay, lesbian, bisexual. People are born having a different identity than the one that they have been socially constructed to believe. Globally, a response to homosexuality is met with violence. So I don't know why anybody would choose to be gay, knowing the violence that comes with people who hate, mistrust, don't respect, don't agree with, fear gay people. If you make an environment unsafe for someone who is gay, you can be fired from your job. If you make statements about or make an unsafe environment for women, you can be fired from your job. If you make a unsafe environment for people who are not the same race as you or religion as you, you can be fired. That's discrimination. So when you say you don't agree with someone being gay, then can someone disagree with you being black? Can someone say that they don't? I don't agree with them being black. I mean, I'll accept them. I have black friends. But I don't agree with them being black. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with black people, the race of black people. I have some black friends. That's your identity. Do you understand that? You can say all day, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of Muslim people. But you have a distrust for Muslim people. So a distrust for somebody creates an unsafe environment for that person. Discrimination and violence. People are exposed to discrimination and violence simply because they are gay. Not liking or agreeing with someone with someone's sexuality or sexual identity is disregarding that person's identity. You're saying that that part of them you don't agree with or you don't accept. I have decided to tell people now who claim that they are not homophobic because they are not afraid of gay people. But I can tell you that you're anti-gay. If you don't want to feel like you're afraid of gay people, you're against it, that would be anti-gay. So does that sound better? It's not different. It's not. People who are gay and identify as gay, lesbian, trans, queer, bisexual, they deserve love, care, respect, and rights and protection. Do you understand? Just the way me as a woman deserves love, care, respect, rights, and protection. Just as you as a black person deserves love, care, rights, and protection. This is a marginalized group of people. If you are contributing to the distrust or saying you don't agree, anyway, you don't have a position to disagree with anyone's identity. It's not even your place. If somebody's identity is not hurting you or hurting other people or hurting themselves, why do you feel like it is your place to make a statement that you don't agree with someone's identity? Then you have the people who like to say, well, it's my religion, it's my upbringing, that's the culture I'm in, like Young Miami, that's the culture down here in Miami. That's not enough. You can't say that, oh, it's my upbringing. Just because your quote unquote disagreement comes in a non-violent form, it is considered violence. It's violence. Just because it's not aggressive and in your face, your upbringing telling you that gay isn't right, or gay isn't this, or gay isn't, that's not the right way to be, or my religion says that's not the right, your religion, that's creating a mistrust of a people. That's creating a hatred towards a group of people. I don't agree with their lifestyle. It's not for you to agree or disagree. It's none of your fucking business. None of your fucking business. And for someone to say, if you're gonna discipline a child for their identity, how they identify, that's abuse. It's abuse. Your identities, your race, your gender, your religion, denying someone rights to humanity and dignity. I just don't understand why anybody would fix their fucking mouths to say that they don't agree with someone's identity, how they identify. I tolerate it, but I don't like it or agree with it. No, we don't want you to tolerate anybody. Well, what we do want you to do is be accepting, meaning that you create a safe space and that you respect these people. What do you have? My question now for you who don't agree with it, what do you have against something that doesn't affect you or is harming anyone? What is your position that you don't agree with someone that doesn't affect you and is not harming anyone? How could you position yourself to say, I disagree with that? Answer me in the comments. Homosexuality is not a choice, y'all. It's not. Why do you think someone would choose to have violence incited against them? Why do you think someone would choose to be discriminated against? Why do you think someone would choose to be ousted from their family? Why do you think someone would choose that? Do you think they have to stifle their identity so that you can be accepting of them? Do you think that that's fair to someone that you love? It's just simply not your place to disagree. You don't even have the room or space to say that you disagree with someone's identity that doesn't affect you and is not hurting anyone. I just don't understand where that comes from. I try to remain calm on this video just so that you can hear and understand what I'm saying and hit these points without going the fuck off, because I think it's extremely ignorant. You bitch can't even conjugate your motherfucking verbs, and you out here saying you don't agree with somebody's identity. I wouldn't want my son to be gay. It's not your choice. You don't own that person. You can't tell them how to identify with themselves. You can't. So leave your shit in the comments. That's all I have to say. I'm done talking about this shit. Y'all get on my fucking nerves with this. Take care of each other and take care of everybody when I say take care of each other. Do you understand me? Because whether or not it's your religion or not, or whatever the way that you feel, and when you start to stand up for black rights and black people, there are black gay people. There are black women. Don't start making stipulations on who you can and who you cannot stand up for, because when men, straight black men, are shot in their backs by law enforcement and whoever else wants to shoot them and get away with it, the people on the front line are your black gay brothers and sisters and your black women, straight cisgender heterosexual women. They're out there standing up for you, creating organizations for you. So keep that in mind when you decide you want to stand up for black rights and exclude people who are black and gay. Take care of each other.